Here's another one. Ordinary person, extraordinary situation. And this is 127 Hours, which was a pretty cool movie, I thought. Contained thriller. He gets trapped by the rock, and he has to cut his arm off. It's just amazing. And if you ask the guy who it actually happened to, at the bottom here it says, I think it's as accurate as a documentary. Like, this movie was actually very close to the facts, because the guy it actually happened to was a consultant on it. So 127 Hours was actually very close to the events, but it was basically just a guy, an average guy, who was put in an extraordinary position of being trapped by this rock, and he had to do something absolutely brutal to free himself. That is another strategy for you. Like, it doesn't always have to be, the true story character doesn't always have to be the famous person. It could be a very ordinary person, but you want an extraordinary situation, enough so that the script will draw financing and an audience. And here's another strategy, which is called alternate reality. This is off the blacklist again. It's a movie script called The Knoll. And the log line is: a rookie cop and his potential flame witness JFK gunned down from a grassy knoll. And then within hours, they're on the run from the murderers who desperately need them silenced. So what you're doing is you're taking a real-life event, but then you're moving into the realm of fiction completely. So this writer basically took the JFK assassination as a backdrop to basically show a thriller about what would happen if someone actually saw the killer and then there was a pursuit. They were trying to kill them. Very interesting premise. Alternate reality. It's another good strategy for true story characters. Here's another one, Gaslight, which is basically imagining Jack the Ripper, almost like Hannibal Lecter, like he is arrested, fictionally arrested, and then they have to go to Jack the Ripper to get solved another series of murders. So they go to Jack the Ripper for instruction, kind of like they did in Silence of the Lambs. Or here's another alternate reality: in the event of a moon disaster, which is an alternate telling of the historic Apollo 11 mission, which examines what would have happened if the astronauts had crash landed there. So you take the actual Apollo 11 history, but then you diverge from it to create a fictional script.